Hey guys, your boy Xarcotix here, just bringing you another Battlefield 4 gameplay commentary here on Gold Mud Railway Rush, playing some defense, just kind of kicking some ass. That's pretty much what I'm doing here. Can't wait to show you the final score of this game. You shall not pass. Went all Lord of the Rings on these guys. Me and my buddy Single Sniper kind of have an inside joke with that. More on that later. However, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys, I had some real shit happen to me this past week. Look at that motherfucker, got knocked the fuck out with that sniper bullet. Anyway, I had some real shit happen to me this past couple of weeks, and really has freaked me out. It kind of gave me some eye-opening, just eye-opening experiences that I didn't think I'd actually experience at the age of 23. So I ended up getting this really weird lump underneath my chin, before my throat, but right underneath my chin, and it was like this weird bump, and I was wondering what the heck this thing was. It was under the skin. I was like, man, did I pull my muscle or something? Because it kind of hurt. It was a little tender. Ended up, going to the doctor and seeing what the heck it was. They thought it was, just some weird mouth infection. I had taken some antibiotics for that. And that ended up actually making it worse. Ended up going to ultrasound tech. They did that whole, the whole deal. The ultrasound tech actually kind of freaked me out because of her reaction, and it ended up being this big old black mass that showed up. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen it, ultrasound, what that looks like, but black masses are not good. They're not supposed to be there. She ended up kind of explaining the situation to me. She said, hey, I got to send this off to the doctor before I can kind of give you a final word. And I was like, okay, whatever. Freaked myself out because she said whatever that mass was in there, it's not supposed to be there. So my immediate reaction was, man, I got cancer, a tumor, lymphoma, something, man. I was freaking out. I'm like, man, I'm 23, I don't smoke, I barely ever drink. I was like, man, I know friends that do all that stuff, and they're getting, they're fine. They have a clean bill of health, and I'm over here worried about getting cancer. Ended up going to the doctor that specializes in ear, nose, and throat. He ended up doing some biopsy on me because he said, man, this thing's pretty huge. Let me check it out. And it ended up actually being, my lymph node was 4 times as large as it should have been. Freaked me out, dude. I was like, hey, man, this is not good. Ended up doing the biopsy, sent that off to the lab. I'm freaking out. I freaked out so much. I'll tell you what, I went and bought a $100,000 cancer policy just to be sure, just in case if it, worst came to worst, I was prepared for whatever, lied ahead with that, that situation. And I was absolutely freaked out, being 23 years old and, just even thinking I was going to have cancer. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys have experienced that similar situation with, family members, not knowing, getting some results back, or, someone gets really sick and you're wondering why the heck are they sick, and it's really scary because maybe they lost a lot of weight or something, and you're just freaking out about that. That's kind of what happened to me, except I didn't lose a lot of weight. I was just really, really sick. Hold on. That motherfucker got jelly smacked. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. Man, I was freaking out. Ended up going to the doctor. I get a call, thankfully, before, I was out sick at work for quite a bit, and get a call from the ultrasound tech, and she actually told me it's this disease called cat scratch disease. It's really kind of uncommon. It actually happens when you have kittens, normally, and the kittens don't know how to, since they're growing up, they don't know how to clean themselves as well, and, the fecal bacteria gets underneath their claws, and they ended up scratching you, and whether it's your sleep and or you're playing with them. However, the feces gets into your blood and ends up getting you sick and ends up infecting you. So the symptoms I was getting were very similar to lymphoma. However, that's not what it was. So the ultrasound tech actually ended up telling me, the doctor ended up telling me that, had you not came in, it could have progressed to lymphoma. And that's actually what I thought it was. So I'm so glad I'm not the bearer of bad news to let you know that, at 23 years old, you had lymphoma. So I was freaked the fuck out. I was so relieved when she told me that. I literally I literally jumped for joy because I almost started crying because I was like, man, I was so scared, and I'm so glad. So I just want to let you guys know, if there's anybody that is sick, or if you have to understand that life's too short, man. The little petty shit that you have during the day with people, you need to squash that, because you never know, man. things like this happens to regular people, good people, for, you know, it just happens, no apparent reason. And you know what, you always just got to be thankful for where you're at, grateful for where you're at, because you never know. Family always comes first. My parents were freaking out, my family was freaking out, my girlfriend was freaking out, and you know what, I'm so thankful. And you know what, tell me guys, have you guys ever experienced a situation where, you know, almost like life-changing event could have happened, or it did happen due to, you know, a family member or even yourself personally? You know, let me know in the comments. So I just wanted to wrap this up, guys. This is kind of quick little commentary. Kind of want to let you know what was going on for the past couple of weeks. You know, I was pretty freaked out, but you know what, it's gonna be all good. I am healthy, clean bill of health. It's a good day, and you know what, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Look forward to me uploading more often now, since I am clean bill of health, and I'm excited to bring some good content to you. Y'all take care. Have a good night. Peace out.